All right, welcome, 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 welcome. You all are welcome to Crypto Based Media. So quickly, I would like to know you all. I can see we are still few in this meeting, so let's just do. Sorry about that. So let's just do a quick, brief introduction. Uh, Let me know your name and where you are listening from. So it's just as easy as saying, "Hi, my name is Rock. I'm listening from Abuja," or let's say, "Hi, my name is so so so. I'm listening from Dubai." So I would really like to know you all and see where you all are from. Oh, great. Godwin, yeah, is from Ukorodu. John, I can see you. Good evening. Oh, great. John from Lagos State. Fine, fine. So while we are doing that, I can see more people are opening. So kindly do us a favor of sharing this webinar link. You can share it to your friends everywhere so that we can get more people to join this particular webinar. So you all are welcome. You all are welcome. Oh, wow. Mighty Prince from Mowe, you're welcome. Emmanuel from Cross River, you're welcome. Tonia from Abuja, you're welcome. Henry from Lagos, you're welcome. Precious from Delta, you're welcome. You all are welcome to crypto based webinar. And tonight, we are going to be talking about managing your emotions in the cryptocurrency market. Be it you are a beginner or you are an intermediate trader or somebody who have been trading for a long time, such that you're a pro, this meeting is for you. So this meeting is very, very important if you're a beginner or let's say you're a regular trader. You know what I mean by that. So you all are welcome to this webinar. So quickly, if you're just joining, kindly help us share the webinar link. That same link that brought you to this page, you can as well share it to your WhatsApp status, share it to your Twitter, share it to your Instagram so that we can have more people here. So you are welcome to one of our webinars on crypto based media where we hold every first and last weekend of the month. So this is the one for the month of May. Yes, this is the one for the month of May. So you all are welcome. I welcome you all, and I hope you all have been having a great weekend. How's your weekend been so far? How's the weekend been so far? Have you been in the market? Are you seeing what the market is doing? Do you enjoy those kind of moves? Or, sometimes the best thing to do in this kind of move is to just do nothing. When the market is just boring, when the market is not really making any moves, you'd have picked the side, but the market will still be dribbling you. Market will still be dribbling you. Instead of it to go down and go down straight, the market will be moving and parabolating in one angle, going from one price to another in the same angle. You understand it now? So, you're welcome. Talking to you tonight is Rock. I am a cryptocurrency trader. I am a um, crypto content creator. If you check this particular YouTube channel you're on right now, you see hundreds of my videos right here where I've talked about cryptocurrency, talked about stuff that could really help you out in your cryptocurrency journey. So there is one of those webinar where we used to enlighten and help crypto traders in their journey. Everything for free. We don't collect a dime for this webinar. So that is why we encourage you to share so that more people can join us in this webinar. So at the end of this webinar, we are going to be learning what emotions is, what it takes to control these emotions. Don't let me use the word control, to manage these emotions, because emotions are natural. We are not bots, we are human beings. So these emotions are always there, whether we like it or not. Okay, sorry for that little silence. So these emotions are always there, whether we like it or not, because we are humans. We will always get these emotions. So what we are going to be learning in this webinar is how to actually manage this webinar, how to manage these emotions, such that the emotions will not make you make bad trading decisions. Because let me tell you, most bad trading decisions that you make comes from the effect of your emotions in the market, how you feel in the market. Because you are acting according to what your emotions is telling you and what not what logic is telling you. So quickly, as always, I'm going to be sharing my screen to you guys so that we can flow properly, and make sure that you're jotting things down. Make sure that your phone is on do not disturb so that more people can join in. Sorry, so that you won't have anybody that will be distracting you in this particular webinar. So just make sure that your phone is on do not disturb so that you can enjoy it properly and learn a lot. Yeah, so this is me sharing my screen. Uh, can everyone see that? Okay, great. Great. I think everyone can see my screen now. Okay. Um, yeah, so how to manage your emotions in the cryptocurrency market. How to manage your emotions in the cryptocurrency market. Yeah, I think we should be good now. If you can hear me clearly and see my screen, send crypto based media in the chat section. If you can hear me clearly and see my screen, send crypto based media in the chat section. If you can hear me clearly and see my screen, send crypto based media in the chat section. So if you're just coming in, don't worry. We're just about to begin. We're just about to begin and start with tonight's session already. Oh, great, Emmanuel. Thank you for that feedback. Okay, Frenchy, thank you. Solomon, thank you also. Thank you very much. So, without further ado, let's get it started. So, how to manage your emotions in the cryptocurrency market. So, firstly, let's take a look at introduction. Like, what is emotion really? Like, what are emotions? What are these things, and why do these things actually have effects on us? Why? Why? Like, we really want to know. Now, emotions are simply, let me say, is it feelings that you have? They're like natural. They are those things that are with you because okay, great. So emotions are those things that are with you because we are humans. Do you understand it? So it's because you are a human being. You know, you have feeling, you have conscience. It is blood that runs through your veins. That is why you have emotions. You know, emotions are those things that you feel. You know, we have different kinds and a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions. You know, you can feel a lot of feelings for people. You know, you can feel love, you can feel fear, you can feel greed. You know, these things you can't touch them physically, but you just feel them. You know, when you feel love, you can feel it easily when somebody is sending love to you. And also you can feel hatred. Do you understand it? When somebody is hating you, you can feel it. You can feel sadness, you can feel happiness, you can feel fear, you can feel greed. But in cryptocurrency trading, we have two major emotions that we are going to be looking at, and I'm still going to be revealing those two to you later in this webinar. But for now, I want you to understand the basic concept of what emotions are. Emotions are just there basically to remind you that you are human beings. Do you understand this now? Now, when it comes to investing, trading in the cryptocurrency market, you know the crypto market is a financial market. There is no way, no how our emotions will not get in the way. You know, we are humans. It is normal. We will always feel afraid. You know, we fear that we don't want to lose money, or we fear, or we have the greed that okay, or we have the greed that we want to make more money, you know, because you are feeling enthusiastic. In fact, there are a lot of emotions in cryptocurrency trading, just that um, the particular ones, the main ones that um, concern us is that particular fear and greed emotions. Do you understand it now? So that being said, let's move on to the next point, which is how emotions affect your trade. Fine, how emotions affect your trades. Now, let's say for instance, you take a trade now. Let's say, let me see if I could open BTC charts right here. Let's see. Let's say open on trading view. So basically, let's say you want to long Bitcoin from where it is. I think I saw Bitcoin last at 20,000 900. So let's see if we could get these guys. Okay, so How emotions affect your trade. How emotions affect your trade. When you take a trade, let's say you're about to take a trade right now, you're about to take a long on Bitcoin. Now, you might feel that okay, Bitcoin is going to go long. Like, okay, you want to long Bitcoin. Yes. Okay, now wow, Bitcoin is in 28,900. I thought I saw 29,800. Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay, you see on super chats they use now. I used to know trading view used to say see on a full chat mode before. So fine, we have it here. So emotions are those things that actually affect your trade if you are not careful with them. Do you understand it? And as humans, we feel these things. It is not possible to deny the feeling of those emotions. So let's even say you want to take a long on Bitcoin right here. Do you understand this? You want to take a long with, let's say you want to take a long with $500 and you want to long Bitcoin at this particular point, at this particular place. Now you set your stop loss to this place and you want to long Bitcoin. Let's say you want to long this to 25 to uh, 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 let's say $35,000. From here, you want to long it to $35,000, and you set your stop loss around this place. Now, Bitcoin that you longed around this place, the Bitcoin now started moving. It started moving around this place, almost touching your stop loss. Now, because you are afraid that you don't want your stop loss to hit, or you are afraid that this trade might go the other way, what you now went ahead to do, you went to go and cut that particular trade. You now went to go and cut it here, meaning you took a loss at this point while your stop loss has not yet hit at this point. Do you understand? Is the trade was still going according to your way. Now, when the market now did its thing, the market now actually went to $35,000. Now, at the end of the day, you'll be having regrets that you closed that trade too early and you closed it in a loss. Why? Because you were afraid. You were controlled by the emotion of fear. Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to somebody? That is because you were afraid, you were controlled by the emotions of fear. You were afraid to take that trade. That is the main reason why that is happening. Do you understand this now? And this is normal. It is very, very normal for us to be afraid. But don't worry, we are going to learn how to control those kinds of emotions. I know everybody can relate. It's only if you are a bot that you are trading. Everybody can relate to that particular point in time whereby you keep on checking your trade. You keep on checking your trade. Oh, is it pumping? Oh, am I making money? Oh, am I making profit? If you are losing money, your heart to start to do boom, 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 boom. Do you understand? Your heart to start raising fast. Do you understand? That is when you are losing money. All of these things should not be happening. If this is happening to you, that means you are being affected by the emotions, and you are not fully affected by the emotions till you do what that emotion is telling you to do. Now, look at the example I first gave you. You long Bitcoin to $35,000. Bitcoin is now going around $28,000, and it has not even touched your stop loss level around $27,200. And you went ahead to go and cut that particular trade. It is because you listened to your emotion. I hope somebody is getting something. Don't listen to those emotions when you have your trade set at the first instance. Do you understand this now? It looks like I'm even already going ahead of my what is it called, of my slide. So you should make sure that when you are trading, you see that is how emotions affect your trade. That's how emotions affect your trade. So it's just you thinking with emotions. That is it. You taking actions with emotions. And actually in the real sense, you're supposed to be taking your trade actions with logic. You're supposed to be taking them with logic, not with irrational decisions. Do you understand this now? You see, emotions, even after you set your trade and everything, emotions can make you still make mistake. You can still go ahead. You that said you are going to take your profit at $35,000, you can still go ahead and do a trading mistake at that particular point. Why? Because you don't have discipline. Man, these things are stuff that you guys should need to be jotting down. It is very, very important. This is very, very important. So fine. Um, let's now take a look at these emotions one by one. Let's take a look at these emotions one by one. Fear emotions. What is fear? Fear is that particular instance whereby you are afraid and you don't, let's say you're afraid of losing money. Do you get it? You're afraid of losing money. There's something that is called fraud in cryptocurrency trading. There's something that is called fraud in cryptocurrency trading. Can everyone hear me? Are you learning something? If you are learning something, if you are learning something, send crypto based media in the chat session. Let me see. If you are learning something already, send crypto based media in the chat session. Let me see. Let me see. If you are learning something already, send Crypto Biz Media in the chat session. I really want to see. I really want to be sure that people are actually following me. If you are learning something already, send Crypto Biz Media in the chat session. Let me see. Let me see. If I see two, three, I will continue. Can you guys see hear me? Can you guys see hear me? If you are learning something already, let me see you send Crypto Biz Media in the chat session. Okay, okay, fine. Fine. Emmanuel, thank you. Gifts, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you for that feedback. So moving on. There is something that is called fraud in the cryptocurrency market, and this is called the full meaning of this is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And there's another one that is called FOMO, FOMO, the fear of missing out. This fear is a broad concept. It's a very, very broad concept when it comes to cryptocurrency trading. Very, very broad concept. Now, this fraud particularly, um, it is the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now, fear, uncertainty, and doubt happens when, let's say, there are some people spreading bad news about a particular coin. Let's say there's this coin that I just invested in, or there's this coin that I just started trading. Let's say, for instance, you're having this coin. Let's say this coin was still early at that particular point, and you bought Bitcoin with on some hundreds of dollars. Let's say you bought Bitcoin with like $900. Now you now heard people talking and saying that um, Bitcoin is going to dump. Yeah, you hear people saying China has banned Bitcoin. This is happening to Bitcoin, that is happening to Bitcoin, this and that. They start spreading fake news. Even the media will drop it everywhere saying Bitcoin is a scam money, Bitcoin is in bubble, Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that. All of those bad image about Bitcoin. They start spreading and doing everything about Bitcoin. It's not like they don't know these things before. Now, these people are spreading fear among the traders. And what they want to do is that they want to control the emotions of the traders. The people that are trading, they want to control your emotions. They want to see how strong you are. They want to actually make you sell Bitcoin at that particular moment. Do you know why they want to make you sell Bitcoin? So that they can buy Bitcoin cheaper. Do you get it? So that they can buy Bitcoin cheaper. That is why they spread that particular fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now, this is where FUD affects you. You that you bought Bitcoin with $900, and then you see that fraud. You see that people are spreading news, or the moment that you see the first news, you already went ahead to go and sell your Bitcoin. Whether maybe your Bitcoin, maybe the thing dropped, and then let's say your $900 Bitcoin is now $890. So you just went ahead to go and sell Bitcoin. So before you know it, we were seeing this FUD, we were seeing this FUD, this news was going on, and the market dumped. Let's say the market dumped a little bit to, let's say, 26,500, and before you know it, the next week you saw Bitcoin pumping again. Bitcoin now pumped to $40,000, $50,000. Now, these people have successfully deceived you into thinking that Bitcoin is going to dump. Now, what did they do? They used your emotions against you. Do you understand this now? These things happen in the market every time it happens in the market. So these guys, sometimes they are whales, sometimes they are institution traders that they just arrange all of those things. That's the dark side to cryptocurrency trading, honestly. And if you know your thing very well, it is actually a good side to you, because if you know all of these things, then you don't have any problem again. Since you know that, okay, this is how the market works, then you know what to do next. So moving on. Fine. FUD explain. Now let's talk about FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. Yeah, so the fear of missing out can happen in sports trading. It can happen in investing. It can happen in futures trading. Maybe you are longing or shorting the coin. So it happens when you see a trading opportunity and then you decide to say, okay, I want to take this opportunity. But you know that if you buy that coin at that particular point, it is not right. Normally, you are supposed to wait till that coin hits maybe a particular level. That is the correct space where you are supposed to be buying. But you went ahead, you went to go and buy that particular coin at the top. Do you understand? You went to go and buy that particular coin at the top. Let's say, for instance, Bitcoin let's say, for instance, Bitcoin was pumping, and then you feel, Bitcoin is here, Bitcoin will start growing and it will start pumping. Now, you bought Bitcoin at around $46,771. And before you know it, the next few days, Bitcoin started dumping. Why did you buy Bitcoin here? Because you felt you don't want Bitcoin that is pumping, you don't want it to leave you. You are looking at this juicy level. You are looking at this $65,000. Oh, Bitcoin could actually reach $65,000. It is already pumping back. But before you know it, the coin started dumping and you lose a lot of money. Do you understand this now? That is how FOMO it affects you. The fear of missing out. Because you don't want to miss out, then you FOMO on it. Do you understand this now? Normally, when you see the coin here, at least even if at all you don't even want to wait at all, you're supposed to wait till around this point before you now say, let's say you want to do any long, or you now analyze again to see if that your long idea is still going to work or not. That your buying idea, if it is still going to work or not. Normally, if I see Bitcoin pumping and I see it here, I won't buy it here. I will wait for it to get to this point. But even as I wait for it to get to this point, I am still going to analyze and see that this thing is actually forming a downtrend. I shouldn't be buying at this particular point. So maybe probably I should wait to this point before I buy and take little profits right here. So guys, FOMO is very, very bad, and that is what takes your money the most. That is what takes that is what makes you lose to the market the most. So by all means, make sure that you avoid FOMO. Now let's leave fear alone. Let's talk about greed. Let's talk about greed. Okay. Yeah, so greed. What is greed? Greed. Let me show you examples of greed. Like the examples are here within us, everywhere. You know, greed is when we are not contented. Greed is when we are not satisfied. Greed is when you want more, when you already have and you want more. Let's say you set a trade now, you want to short Bitcoin. Now you go ahead. Sorry, I'm using shorting Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just that particular mother of all cryptocurrencies that just comes to my head anytime I need a coin. Okay, let me just okay, let's use TRX then. Let's use TRX. Let's use TRX. Fine, fine. So we have our TRX right here. We have our TRX right here. So let's say we are the type that you long TRX from this particular point. You made your trade, you longed TRX from this particular point. Do you understand this now? You long TRX from this particular point and you set your stop loss. Now, um, okay, fine. So you longed TRX at this particular point, and normally you know you are supposed to take profits here, but you didn't take your profits. Instead, you left the trade, you left it to go on and on. You are having that particular belief that TRX is still going to pump more and more. Now, what now happens because you are being greedy here? What now happens if TRX decides to fall and fall down below your entry level at this point? You're going to lose money. Why? Because of greed. Greed is also an emotion that you should be very, very careful of. If you let greed take over you, if you let greed take over you, you are going to lose a lot of money instead of you making more money. Do you understand this now? So greed is an emotion that you should be careful of when you are trading cryptocurrency. You don't let it control you. Normally, these emotions will come. You will feel greedy. You've already made profit of 100, $200. You feel okay. I think I need to make more profit. Let me just leave this trade. Let this trade continue to run. I don't want to sell it now. Do you understand it? That was what implicated and what made most people lose money in the 2021, 2022 bearish market. Do you understand this now? So that greed is one factor that kills trader. Then people will leave their trade, no stop loss sets, nothing set, because they want to make more money, they want to have everything. They will leave it, everything will start pumping, everything, and later on, before you know it, the market sentiment is going to trade and it will go against them. So try your possible best to stay away from greed and try your possible best to know how to control these emotions when they come, because normally these emotions will arrive, they will come, you have that urge, that thing will be in you. That urge, that irresistible urge is going to come, and you are going to want to play alongside with it. But my advice for you, don't listen to that voice. If that voice is telling you, oh, let me still make more, the thing I've eat might take profits, but I think let me still stay in this trade, let me still stay in this trade, and you are still there and you are still in risk, man, you should delete that particular thing from your head. You should delete it immediately. It is very, very important. It's very, very important. So fine. Let's now move ahead. Okay, let's move ahead to our next slide. Great, great. Yeah, this is the real deal of the day. Yes. So, what should you do when you feel all of these kind of emotions that are disturbing you? All of these kind of emotions that want to take over you. What should you do exactly? What should you do exactly? Excuse me. So, number one thing you should do is you should embrace uncertainty. Number one thing you should do is that you should embrace uncertainty. In the cryptocurrency market, you should understand that the market is uncertain, and no matter how good you are in technical analysis, no matter how good you are in trading, the market can go against you. The market can go against you. Since you know that, okay, this market can do and undo, you don't need to be afraid anymore. You know, it's like you knowing the evil. If you know an evil, you cannot fear that evil anymore. Do you understand this? You already know how this evil plays out. Then why do you need to be afraid of this evil? You already know that, okay, this market is can do and undo. So why should you be afraid? Do you understand this now? And that is why we have measures like risk management measures. This is the kind of thing that can make you actually embrace that uncertainty. That can make you embrace that uncertainty. You should embrace the uncertainty in the cryptocurrency market, because the market can do and undo. If I go to my TRX chart right now, and I say, okay, I'm expecting TRX to dump from here. Do you understand it? Because, okay, that is where the market is facing now. So normally I expect that TRX should dump from there, and it looks like TRX has hit a particular resistance level at this point. So I feel, okay, TRX normally should dump, and then I set my take profits around this place to like 8%. That's giving me a good risk to reward ratio. Now, if this TRX actually moves like this and then later on goes upward, what is going to be my fate if I don't set stop loss? I'm going to lose money if I don't set stop loss. So I know that this market is uncertain. That is why I'm going to set my stop loss. That's why I'm going to set my risk management. So this is simply embracing uncertainty. Instead of me to just take this trade, let's say I just take this trade, no stop loss, nothing, nothing. I just say, when the price gets to 0.065, I'm going to take my profits, this and that. I did not set stop loss, I did not set anything. Instead of me to do that, and the market now goes ahead and is now making me lose more money. The market is now pumping instead of it going down. Normally the market is supposed to go down, but this scenario, the market is not going down. Now the market is moving up. Now I'm losing money. Do you understand this? I'm now getting afraid. My emotions is now controlling me. Now at the end of the day, I'll later end up closing that trade in a big loss. Do you understand it? That is why it is good and it is fair for you to embrace that uncertainty. It is because we embrace uncertainty, that is why we set stop loss, because we know that this thing can happen and it might not happen. We know that this is what is supposed to happen, but the market is uncertain. Biases change, sentiments change. What you are seeing in the market is the contribution of different emotions of traders. It is because a lot of traders think that this TRX is going to pump and go upward. That is why you see that it is going upward. It is what they think that they act on. Because they think it to go up, that is why they actually long it, and that is why it is actually going up. It is as simple as that. If they think that the market is going to come down, like I am also thinking that the market is going to come down, if 80% of traders think that the market is going to come down, then the market is going to come down. Sometimes it's not even about the amount of the traders that think something will happen, but it's about the amount of money that these traders have. In fact, it can even take just one particular or two traders to invalidate your trading idea. That's what I call it, to invalidate your trading idea. Now let's say 100 of us are on this trade now, and 80 of us thinks this market is going to come down. That 80 of us, all our money combined together is just $2 million. But two people that think this market is going to go up, all of their money combined together is about $10 billion. Now tell me, what is the market going to do if we are here, if we short the coin, and these people that are here, they long the coin with their $10 billion? The market is of course going to pump. Why? Because of the money that they inject into it. So you need to embrace that uncertainty. You need to be sure, you need to embrace that uncertainty, and you need to make sure that emotions doesn't get over you. This is very, very important when you are trading. So let's take a look at the next advice. Let's take a look at the next advice that I have for you guys. Okay, let's see, patience. This patience is very, very important. Like if you want to succeed and if you don't want see, no how fear, you get afraid, you be afraid, you feel man, my trade is almost hitting stop loss. God, this is my third stop loss this week. Hey, what will happen? Just be calm, just be patient, just be calm. See, at that moment when you are having that feeling, if you go ahead and act on that feeling, you open your Bybit or Binance app and you go ahead, you open that particular trade, trust me, you will do something wrong, you will do something bad. Do you understand it? The particular trade that you have before, you've already planned all of this trade, then let your plan work, let your trade work according to plan. What How most traders lose money is because they modify their plan. They already have a great idea from onset. Now, why the trade was going on, because you see what the market is doing, it is actually deceiving you, wanting you to take the bad trading decision. Now you go ahead, you play according to what the market is saying, and unfortunately, you lose money at the end. So it is important that you stick to your plan. I think that is very important also. You stick to your plan. You stick to your plan. We're still going to come to that plan aspect. Don't worry. So there are also sometimes that what you need to do is to just do nothing. Can I see somebody type do nothing in the chat section? Let me see. Let me see somebody type do nothing in the comment section. Let me see somebody type do nothing in the comment section. There are sometimes whereby you just need to do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing. Nothing. Just keep looking at the market. You know, you might even want to take that trade and you feel okay, man, I want to take this trade or this and that. Just do nothing. If your mind is telling you, man, I need to take profit here. Oh, man, I need to close this trade at this particular point. Just do nothing. You already have your plan from onset. So that thing is like a devil that is speaking into your ear, telling you that you should make a mistake. That probably is even your village people telling you that you should make a mistake, make a mistake. If you try to follow that voice, then you might end up regretting it. You might end up regretting it. Best thing to do sometimes is to just do nothing. Just stay outside of it. And if you know that you can't avoid doing nothing, if you know you can't avoid doing nothing, you could as well automate your trade. What I mean by automating your trade is that you set everything from onset, especially if you are trading futures. You set the entry, you set your stop loss level, you set your take profit level, and every other thing that you need to set. Do you understand it? So that's it. Sometimes it pays that you do nothing, absolutely nothing. So that is that on that. So let's move on to the next point. Let's move on to the next point. So yes, plan your trade. This is very, very important. You must write everything down. When you enter the market, if you did I want to long this market or did I want to short this market? What should I do? Let me plan my trade. How should I do this thing particularly? This is where I'm going to set my stop loss. This is where I am going to stake my entry. So once this particular trade is this place, this is where I'm going to take my entry, and this is where I'm going to take my profits. Yes, this is where I'm going to take my profits. So all of these things, I'm going to write them down somewhere or even type them down. You see, most times, most traders they get lazy when it comes to writing things down. So there's this way I message myself on WhatsApp. If I want to do anything, I'll just say entry. What I just do is I'll just say, let's say the coin I want to trade currently is TRX. So let's just say I'll just say TRX slash USDT. So I just say the E, which is the entry. The E is equals to um 0 points whatever. The stop loss, I'll say SL is equal to 0 points whatever. Then the take profits is equal to 0 points whatever. Or I say take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. This take profits is just a way for me to take little profits as the market goes upward. Do you understand this now? So this is how you can actually plan your trade. You should know, you should not even, okay, fine. You saw TRX, you saw it at this juicy level. Now you don't even want to do anything. You just went ahead to go and short the market without planning your trade. That is very, very bad. When the market start moving against you, is it that time you now start setting your stop loss? No. No, if you start moving against you, if you are setting your stop loss at that point, you not set your stop loss logically. You set it according to your emotions, which is not supposed to be so. If you start setting your stop loss according to your emotions, then you're making a big mistake. Your stop loss is supposed to be set according to technical analysis, like you see me do here. Look at this, look at those previous level. I'm sure that whether this market wants, even if this market wants to go down, It is just going to play around these points, and later on go downwards if it wants to go down. So that is how it is. It is very, very important that you plan your trade, and not just plan your trade. You stick to your plan. You stick to that particular plan. What will make you stick to your plan? It is discipline. That will make the next advice. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Discipline is also very, very important. Discipline is also very, very important. You must be a disciplined trader, because if you are disciplined, emotions has nothing on you. Even if you are afraid, that voice is telling you, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. You know, all of those small, small voices, tiny voices in your head telling you that you should make mistakes with your trade. Your discipline will still keep you on. Your discipline will make you stick to your plan. It will make you follow your rules. Do you understand this now? If you don't have discipline, sorry, you can't enjoy trading in the market, and you lose a lot of money. If you say you are going to take entry at this particular point, take entry at that point. If you say you are going to take your stop loss at that point, take stop loss at that point. If you say you are going to take your profit at that point, take your profit at that point. I hope you understand me clearly now. Yes, another one, another advice I have is marry your risk management. Marry your risk management. Marry your risk management. It is very, very important. And I think that I've said this before, but there is no problem over emphasizing it. There's no problem over emphasizing it at all. Marry your risk management is very, very important. Now, what are the little risk management measures that I'm going to advise you that you should follow? Number one is your stop loss. Number two is your risk to reward ratio. Do you understand this now? Number three is your position sizing. If you don't understand any of these things, the thing that you could, after this webinar, just search on YouTube, just say crypto based media, then position sizing, or crypto based media stop loss, crypto based media risk to reward, so that you can see what we said about all of these risk management measures. It is very, very important. So you could follow these risk management measures and you'll be very, very fine. Another one is, okay, I think position sizing is not putting all of your eggs in one basket, so you're good with that. So position sizing covers that also, not putting your eggs in one basket, so you're good with that. So fine, avoid revenge trading. There are some of you that when you enter the market does you did you dirty. You want to enter the market so fast again, man. You want to revenge the market. The market is unrevengeable. If you lost money now, don't go into the market back now. What you should do is that you should calm down, stay back, look at what happened. That loss is meant to be a lesson to you. Take a look at it. What did you do wrong? Do you understand it? What did you do wrong? If you keep on doing revenge trading, that means you are acting according to your emotions. It's because you are angry. It's because you are angry. That's why you want to enter the market back. Oh, I just lost $400. I need to enter the market back. Man, I must make this money fast too. That $400, that's my school fee. Why are you even using your school fee to trade at the first instance? Don't trade. That is another advice. Wow, these things are just coming. Don't trade, don't trade with borrowed funds. With borrowed funds. Do you know why? Because if you trade with borrowed funds, it will deal with you seriously. Because what will be at the back of your mind is, no be me get this money, oh. No be me get this money, oh. Even if you lost little amount, you quickly want to do revenge trading. You quickly want to make it back. If you are trading with borrowed funds, then you are gambling. So please and please don't try it. It will deal with your emotions. You will take trades you are not supposed to trade. Do you understand this? Even when you don't see opportunity, you just go into the markets blindly. Why? Because you quickly want to multiply and flip that $100 that you borrowed. You want to flip it to $200 so that you can take your own profit. Trading is not done that way. You should calm down. You should calm down. You should calm down. Fine, you can trade for people. Well, as a newbie, I don't advise you trade for people. But there are people, there are institutional traders that trade for other people. Fine, this is their own work. This is what they are trained to do. But as a personal trader, you that you know that you are trading to get a better life for yourself, please and please don't borrow money from Palmpay to trade. Don't borrow money from Palmpay or any of all those other lending platforms. In fact, these people are so crazy to the extent that they are going to take contact in your phone. They are going to start messaging them because you are unable to pay up. So please and please don't trade with borrowed funds. That borrowed funds might vanish. Why? Because you will want to put in your emotions to it. Because you get afraid. This money is not my own. How do I repay this debt? Do you understand this now? So you end up making trading decisions that are not right. Why? Because you are trading with borrowed funds. Do you understand it now? So it is very, very advisable that you don't trade with borrowed funds. Use your own money to trade, or maybe money that somebody dashed you or something. Even if you don't have that money yet, it's something that you could save towards. It's something that you could save towards. You might just be saving just few dollars every time, just deposit it in your wallet. Once it is enough, even if you are saving $2 every month, once it is enough, then you can't actually save $2 every month. But that is for the sake of saying that. Just make sure that you are saving, and once you get that particular amount and you feel okay, you want to start trading, then no problem, don't worry, you can keep on trading and trading. Do you understand this now? So don't trade with borrowed funds, and also avoid revenge trading. It happens, you lose money, stop loss will eat, but you don't go back into the market immediately. If you go back into the market immediately, that means you are listening to your emotions and you are thinking with your emotions. That shouldn't happen. You should think with logic when it comes to cryptocurrency trading. You should think with your technical analysis. You should think with your fundamental analysis. You don't just think because maybe that's what your gut is telling you. The market doesn't care about what you feel. They don't care about your guts. This is not only about you, it is about millions of traders. It is about millions of traders. Each dollar that you see belongs to traders. Each dollar that you see belongs to traders. And these people, they are also trading so that because they don't want to lose money. Nobody wants to be caught on the wrong side. Now, if you find yourself in a situation whereby you've been in a losing streak for a long time, then what you should do is not that you should just enter into the markets back immediately. See, it has happened before. I've had losses for a week straight. Do you understand? Like 3, 4 losses in that week. Do you know what I do to get off it? To not do revenge trading. It is simply you just move away from that market. Close your laptop, close your phone. For that moment, just move away from it. Make sure that you are no longer in any of those trades. Even if it's in a loss, close that particular trade. Then leave it. Move out. Take a walk. If you are the type that drink alcohol, just go and take a bottle in a bar. If you enjoy music, plug in your earphones. Listen to music. You know those I enjoy Amapiano so much. You know all those beats, all those big beats as the thing will start bouncing and start doing everything in your eardrums. That's what I do. That's what I do. So it will just help you to like reboot. In fact, it's very advisable that you sleep because it actually reboots your brain. It's not like you are going to forget all of those losses or everything. No, you're not going to forget the losses. But at that particular moment, you will now start thinking with a clear head when you enter the market back. Now, all of those former analysis that you did, clear them. Do you understand? Remove all of those drawings, remove all of those indicators. Now start afresh. Start afresh. Open it with a clean slate. In fact, as we are talking, let me remove all of these drawings. Remove drawings. Start with a clean slate. Start with what? Start with a clean slate. Now analyze the market. Once you see opportunities, take it. Once you see opportunities, take it. Set alert. A trade is not when you are seeing the market or when you are analyzing, you are going to see a trading opportunity immediately. No, it's not done that way. Your trading opportunity might come. Maybe it's even after 2 weeks. Then that price will now get to where you want it to get to. Once it gets to that point, what you want to do is to take action. Take action. Take action. That is it. That is it. Don't hesitate. That's another one because emotions can actually make you hesitate in your cryptocurrency trading. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. That's another one. Don't hesitate. I hope people are jotting these things down. Gutiérrez is just flowing in. Don't hesitate. Once you've already set your trades, once you've already set everything down, you shouldn't hesitate to take action. It's just like a sniper. How many of you guys have watched sniper movies? You see how carefully these people check their target. Even if the target is a moving target, if the person is making some speech, they can spend minutes there. They might even have somebody that is a scope. That scope will be the person checking everything out. Do you understand? The scope will be the person telling that sniper the calculation. The scope will do a mathematical calculation on a paper, telling that sniper you can move to the right 20 degrees north and move in 30 degrees northwest. All of those things like that. Man, I've watched a lot of movies. So, relating these things to trading and it's just going on smoothly and smoothly. So, guys, these are the things that you really need to understand when you are trading. Don't let your emotions get over you. Don't let it control you. Don't let it control you in any manner. So once you follow these advices, you shouldn't have any problem with fear or greed emotions taking over you. Now, all of these things did not end here. There are still more to these things. If you're a newbie, or even if you are a trader that you've been losing more money to the market, do you understand it? I think your losing days are over. Your losing days are over. You know, it's unfair in this market when some group of people are making money while another group are losing money. Do you understand this? We are here for each other. That is why um we are here for each other. That is why crypto based media exists. We exist because of you. So if you be willing to take on a course that is going to actually get you started in cryptocurrency trading, either you're a beginner or you are intermediate or you are a pro, that will make you money and also increase your trading skills, because cryptocurrency trading is a digital skill. Let me tell you something. If you're a crypto trader, you're a tech bro. Yeah, a tech bro. You know, there is this compliment that most of my friends used to give me. Anytime they see me, you just start hearing tech bro, tech bro. I'm like, what's this? What's all this? Maybe it's probably because of the kind of glasses I'm putting on or something. I don't know. But if you are behind the screen and you are making money behind the screen, trust me, you are a tech bro. So here is your opportunity to enter. You need proper guidance. You need proper mentor. There's one of my mentors that used to say, if you don't pay to learn, then you pay to the market. Do you understand it? All of these things that I just explained to you is just few of the educations in cryptocurrency trading. There is fundamental analysis there to be learned. There's technical analysis there to be learned. There's risk management there to be learned. There is profit lessons there to be learned. How to take profits, it is there to be learned. There are a lot of sections like that in cryptocurrency trading. And if you are just getting started and you really want to go into this, if you are interested in the crypto success blueprint, the price is actually 65,000 naira. But for tonight, you'll be getting a discount. I think five people, yeah, I think that is the measure. Five people will get the discount of getting that particular course that will get you started in cryptocurrency trading. You have the opportunity to get that for just 35,000 naira. So if you are really interested in these, message any of the admins in the group that you are in and tell them you are ready to take the crypto success uh, blueprint. Do you understand this now? So this will actually get you started, and you are going to see everything that we've talked about inside that particular course. And you also get added to a cryptocurrency trading community where guru traders share profitable trades. In fact, your profits might not even come from that signals that is being dropped in the group. You could see that 100% signal is that was sent to the group. Yes, it happens. It happens. Like it's a normal thing to us in crypto based media. It's very, very normal. Very, very normal. So what I was saying is that your trading signals might not even come from that particular signal group. It might come from just another trader inside the community, and you are going to make a lot of money from it. It happens. That's what a community is. That's the essence of a community. That's why you pack people who wants to make money in the cryptocurrency market, in the financial market, together in a particular group so that we can all make money together. So uh okay, someone said must you subscribe before you set alerts. I really don't understand what you mean. If you are talking about TradingView, if you're talking about TradingView is an app that lets you analyze and set alert and do technical analysis and all of that. So if you're talking about TradingView, um I think you have limits to alerts that you can set. Do you understand it? You have limits to alerts that you can set. Either it's one or two, or I don't even really know. But if you want to set alerts, just go ahead to your trading app, your Binance or Bybit app. That's free. You can easily set your alerts over there and you'll be fine. So if you want to take action and get the crypto success blueprints tonight, just message me or any of the admins in the crypto group. Let me just drop my number right here. So this gives you access to me. I normally don't do this, but just for the sake of tonight, let's just do it once and for all. So let's say +234 7035268103. And when you are messaging any of the admins, tell them that you got the discount from the webinar. Just say just use the code emotions. Just use the code emotions, and the admins are going to understand. So that is I'm sending in my WhatsApp number right now. Yeah, so you could easily message that number and grab the discounts to our crypto success blueprint. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for attending. See you all next time. Thank you.